Race 6 on the card is the East Coast Radio Tibashina Stakes Grade 2 for fillies and mares over 1,400 metres. And once again, a very, very difficult race awaits punters. So Warren, I'm going to be taking chance in the structure of my pick 6. I'm going heavy in races, in legs 1, 2 and 3, races 4, 5 and 6. And I'm lightening up in races 7, 8 and 9. I'm going to be taking huge chances at the back end of the pick 6 because I can't find clear-cut winners. I can't narrow these early races down. But before we try to do so, let's hear from Stuart Ferry. He, of course, is the assistant trainer to Dennis Dreyer, and the stable sends out number 10, Free State Star, in the East Coast Radio Tibashina Stakes.
Yeah, Free State Star, I mean, I think it's her 5 runs have been really good. I mean, the last run in the Guineas was very good, and she's working really well at home, and if she can put that Guineas run in again, this time 14 is probably even a little bit better than the mile. 14 is probably her best trip. So yeah, repeat of her last 2 runs, and yeah, she'll be right in the finish.
Well, certainly Free State Star has a chance, Warren, and I know that she's your top choice, but I think this is another very, very difficult race. They're betting 5 to 1 the field. Number 6, Zarina, who won the Prix du Cap in the Western Cape, is the 5 to 1 favourite. They're horses from the Highveld, they're horses from KwaZulu-Natal, they're fillies and mares from the Western Cape. Wiley Wench at 12 to 1 even has a big chance. She's drawn in gate 1. I think it's very, very tough. I'm going to again be putting in the field. So, like I said to you, the structure of my exotic perm is load up the first 3 legs and just about bank of the last 3 legs and take a chance that way. But I find this a very tough race.
Well, when you look at the various tipsters and your advice is to go the field, very tough. I quite like Free State Star. You look at James Rich, he's gone for Zarina. You look at Peter, he's gone for Keep the Lights On. So Jermaine Myraj has gone for Zarina from Wiley Wench. So there's a lot of difference of opinions. That just proves how difficult the race really is. The best weighted horse in the race by far is Wisteria Walk. So you've got to respect her. She's neatly drawn. She's got consistent
only by
form.
1 pound. She's only best weighted by 1 pound, which, she's rated, race rating is 110, Mount Laurel 109, Free State Star 108, Zarina 107, Love Bomb 105, which kind of shows you how tough it is. But yes, she is the best weighted horse, Wisteria Walk.
Free State Star, I was talking to Stuart Ferry off air. It's amazing. You look at her, she beat Fly Me Free, who's, with no disrespect, not going to Hollywood. Beat Tupelo Honey, who's also not going to Hollywood. Beat Meet at the George, who's fair. All of a sudden, 4th to Princess Colour, and 3rd in the South African filly is in the Guineas, 3rd to Captain's Ransom. And she's just come so well, and that's what's swaying me narrowly in her camp, is that he tells me she's just firing.
And interesting to hear from him that she's probably better over 1,400 metres. That same comment will apply to number 7, Hugs Accepted. Didn't run badly in the fillies Guineas. 1,400 metres probably at this stage of her career, probably better for her. Craig Zacky's been riding up a storm this last week. He of course won a Group 1 the other day at Hollywood Bet Scottsville. He had a big day at Kenilworth during the week. He rides Wisteria Walk. Interesting that Wisteria Walk ran behind Battle Force last time. Battle Force came out to win the Golden Horse Sprint for Craig Zachy. So, it's a very, very interesting race. There are very few fillies and mares here that you can draw a line through. Favorita, Love Bomb, Mount Laurel, In the Dance, Keep the Lights On. They're all quality fillies and they all have a chance. So it's a very, very tough race. In my view, very difficult to narrow this down. So I'm structuring my pick 6. Load up legs 1, 2 and 3, and I'm going very light in the final 3 legs, but I'm looking to survive through until at least after the running of race 6, the East Coast Radio Tibashina Stakes. Whatever you fancy, Wisteria Walk and Zarina are the early favourites, but you heard from Warren, he likes Free State Star. To be honest, I have no particular strong fancy. I think it's a very, very evenly matched race.